Once upon a time, in a small town, nestled among grassy green hills, lived a little boy named Ethan. Ethan had a twinkle in his eye and a smile that could light up the darkest night. He loved pizzas and puzzles, but his greatest love in the whole wide world was trains. He had a collection of toy trains, train puzzles, and even train pajamas. Every night, before going to bed, Ethan would imagine himself as the bravest train driver in the world. He would close his eyes and dream of an incredible adventure where he drove a magical train that could take him to the most wonderful and enchanting places. One night, as Ethan lay in his cozy bed, his room filled with the soft glow of the moon, something extraordinary happened. The clock struck midnight, and a gentle breeze whispered through the window, carrying a sprinkle of stardust with it. Suddenly, Ethan's toy trains came to life. They were ready to embark on a marvelous journey. Ethan woke up, and his eyes sparkled with delight as he hopped out of bed and followed the magical glow to his toy box with his trains in. To his amazement, next to his toy trains, he saw a big, magnificent train that was stood waiting for him. It was painted in bright colors and had golden yellow wheels that glimmered in the moonlight. It was the most magical train that Ethan had ever seen. Without hesitation, Ethan climbed aboard and took the driver's seat. The train started to move, and off they went, chugging through the night with a chug and a chime. Ethan could hardly contain his excitement as the train traveled to places that he had only dreamed of. First, they arrived in a whimsical forest where trees grew tall and sparkled with fairy lights. Ethan jumped off of the train to explore and discovered friendly forest creatures such as talking squirrels and dancing butterflies. They giggled and played together, filling the air with joy. Next, the magical train took Ethan to a sandy beach where the waves crashed against the shore. Seashells and starfish covered the golden sand, and Ethan built sandcastles that reached up to the sky. He splashed in the ocean, feeling the cool water tickling his toes, and made friends with a friendly dolphin who taught him how to swim. As the night went on, the train carried Ethan to a snowy wonderland where the air was crisp and the snowflakes glittered like diamonds. Ethan built snowmen and had snowball fights with giggling penguins. They slid down hills on their bellies, leaving trails of laughter in the air. Just as Ethan thought that the adventure couldn't get any more magical, the train came to a sudden halt. Up ahead, There was a giant, sparkly wall, blocking their path. It was the biggest challenge Ethan had ever faced, and he didn't know what to do. With determination in his eyes, Ethan stepped off of the train and examined the wall. He realized that it was made up of puzzle pieces, just like the train puzzles he loved solving. Ethan noticed that there was a sign next to the wall with a poem written on it. He read through the words carefully. It said, "Beyond this wall lies adventures rare. But first, young traveler, prove you dare. Listen closely, for here's your test. The riddle of the enchanted quest. I like to move around at a steady pace. From far away I travel, bringing joy to every place. I can be small or large, simple or grand, and with a push or pull, I chug through the land. Can you guess what I am?" Ethan thought for a moment, pondering the riddle's answer. He knew that his love for trains had taught him a lot about different ways to travel around, so he began to think carefully. After a moment of deep concentration, his eyes widened with a spark of understanding. With a confident smile, Ethan exclaimed, "I know the answer. The riddle is about a train." As he said the words, the wall began to light up and sparkle even brighter. With a burst of inspiration, he started fitting the wall puzzle pieces together, one by one. As he completed the puzzle, the wall slowly began to crumble, revealing a path beyond. The train's engine roared to life once again, and Ethan hopped back aboard. The magical train burst through the new clear path and soared through the sky, leaving a trail of shimmering stardust in its wake. Ethan's heart filled with pride as the train carried him back home, back to his cozy bedroom. He knew that no matter what challenges he faced, he could always find a way to overcome them, just like he did with the puzzle wall. As the train gently came to a stop, there was a big flash of white light. Ethan closed his eyes as the light was so bright. When he opened his eyes, Ethan saw that the train was gone, and he was back on top of his soft bed, still feeling the warmth of the magical adventure. He closed his eyes, dreaming of the next incredible journey that awaited him. And so, Ethan drifted off to sleep, with the knowledge that dreams truly do have the power to take us to the most amazing places, and that there's no adventure too big when you believe in your dreams.